Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet. 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 Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine.
Hey, journeyman, journeywomen. Oh, get clear. I gotta get clear. It's not my angle's not right. My angle's not right. All right. Oh, ain't no angle. It's the mic. It's the mic. Let's see if it can get like this. All right. Okay, journeyman, journeywomen. This is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D. It. All right. Okay, I think that's better. Hey, journeyman, journeywomen. This is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Okay, maybe I gotta get that clear. right up top, which y'all think that's too far. All right, maybe like this. And gotta stay outside. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Help me, Lord. Help me. Help me. Help me. I'm just trying to get Chris Pound. Chris Pound. Oh, this is fine because this is gonna have to work. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. What it's gonna do. All right. Okay, so this is your Hero Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move. If you've seen me before, you see me now. But if you've seen me before, if you have found any value in my content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. And don't forget on the replay to give me the thumbs up and to engage because I am currently on the journey for 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. I think I'm getting 1,000 subs, but I need to watch hours. Help me out, people. Help me out, people. Okay, before the end of the year, I have to clarify and qualify. All right. So today is what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Today, the name of the show is "What Happened Today," and what I do, I start off the show. What I will do is I'm gonna add the link over into the comment section. So therefore, this is a discussion in the Q&A. And I welcome all discussions, inputs. You give me your 2 cents, you may get a metaphorical nickel back. Come on, somebody. You may get a metaphorical nickel back. So I put the link into the comment section. So you put the link in the comment section. So if you want to come on when I'm doing the Q&A. Now, right, and you can actually come on now, be in the back room, and when it's time, I promise I'll pull you back in. I'll pull you in and let you get your say. All right. Today we talk about mm, 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 mm. One more time. One more time. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, somebody woke me up. Talk about Dwight Howard. I think he's out in Taiwan. He's playing ball now in Taiwan, but he's been played to the Lakers, played other. He was the man. Oh, he's the man. I mean, he still is in excellent shape to play the game, and he's still playing overseas. Um, and but that's not the issue. The issue is not his talent. It's not his prowess. It's not his physique. The issue is, let me not speculate about it. First, I'm gonna go ahead and read it out for you. I'm gonna read what the issue we have with Dwight Howard. Now, I do my Wednesday nights on things that are trending for the most part. And I believe this is a topic that plays to the emotional state of the individual. And because my general theme of my channel is emotion and regulation, so therefore we're going to talk about it. Maybe I'm going to be very into it, but not. But let me just read what's going on with Dwight. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Uh, Dwight Howard, we all know, is an NBA player. Well, who was apparently outed in a lawsuit by a male model. What you say? Claiming the former Finals champion and future Hall of Famer. Ex, um, future Hall of Famer had a what they call it. They abbreviate it on YouTube so we don't get a thing. S8, S8, him over 2 years ago. Um, during a threesome at Howard's area home. Stephen Harper filed a lawsuit claiming Howard and his second man presenting as female forced him to engage in, lewd acts, so to speak, against his will on July 19th, 2021. Howard admits to engaging in a lewd act with Harper and a third man, but claimed it was consensual. Can you believe it? And he was chosen to fight the charges. And he has chosen to fight the charges in court. Howard posted a video that did not address the specifics of the lawsuit, but instead told viewers His private life is his own and not the business of the media or the public. Can you believe it? Not the business of the media or the public. I guess he told y'all. He didn't tell me because he never invited me to dinner, so I don't know. All right, let me read some more. A copy of the lawsuit and Howard's response was provided by the advocate by Harper's attorney of record. Blah 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 blah. According to the lawsuit, the two men met virtually late May 2021 over Instagram. They was on the IG and later arranged to meet via text messaging in July when their schedules permitted. Some of the messages were included as exhibits in the lawsuit, and they showed discussions of a lewd nature and the exchange of apparently explicit media. In his response, filed with the court, Howard disputes. No, he disputes some details, often on a legal basis, but generally confirms many allegations regarding how the two men met and the nature of their text message conversations. Okay, a little bit more on this. Harper claimed he was en route to Howard's home for one-on-one connection when Howard text proposed a threesome. Harper says he declined. In his response, Howard claims Harper had, oh Lord have mercy, consented to a lewd act between three people in advance of arriving at Howard's home that evening. That's it. That's all I'm reading on that. I can't believe it. Now, this is my 2 cents on this bad fella. Then we're gonna open it up. So I'm hoping people come on, then we can have a full-fledged discussion. Somewhat. You can't really. Let me see. Howard states that it's his business. Mm-hmm. Howard states that. Let me know in the comment section if you get any feedback or I'm not sounding clear. I would appreciate it. All right. Okay, Howard states that this is none of their business. This is none of their business. This is my personal business. It is my business. Howard said it is my business where I, do my business, so to speak. And that's true to a certain extent. I mean, if you wasn't a public figure. and also, I don't even think that's more so the issue than the fact that it's a lawsuit out. And now the stuff that I've been reading is they're not really denigrating Dwight for his actions. For his appetite, so to speak. They're not denigrating him. In this the nature in the climate that we're in is more acceptable that that lifestyle, so to speak, and people are pretty much would say that why don't we just come out and say that he's bi? And I've seen interview clips of him saying that I'm not. But then it's also he says that my my music at? I want my music, y'all. I want my music. I want something. Uh Here we go. I want to switch up all the new music I got. But we'll play this. We play this for now. My feet. Gonna move my feet. Dude. Man, if I can get the thing scrolled. Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay, now he's not saying now in light of the current climate that we're in is more acceptable to be polyamorous or bi or have different freaky appetites to a certain extent. and not be a totally exclusive to the opposite sex. But to each his own. I don't live that way, but to each his own. But looking through the media outlets, nobody's really denigrating or putting him down for that lifestyle. The issue is the assault, so to speak. And no, so to speak, is assault. And the gentleman stated that this happened a while back, and the other person that came in to assist, uh, he wasn't uh, approving of the situation. He thought it was a mano, 1-on-1, and they became a 2-on-1, and or a new person. But he didn't. The white said he didn't know the person anyway. What kind of mess is that? Why you gonna get up with somebody you don't know? That's just messing it, messing. It could be the same sex or different sex. Ooh, did I say the word? It could be the same gender or the opposite gender. It's just messy, just picking up people on the cut, on your cut. Hey, what's up? Greg. Yeah, won't you come over? What kind of mess is that? And you don't know who you are. You don't know what you get, what you taking home, man. You got kids and stuff, and I was reading some other information pertaining to having allegations, not allegation, but it was he's really messy with his baby's mother, and messy separation. I don't think he wasn't married, but I think it was just a messy separation, or parting of the ways, so to speak. And by being messy, the son hasn't. I think I read that the son hadn't seen his father since 2020. And probably because I think it's Taiwan, Korea. Y'all help me out if I'm wrong. Taiwan, Korea, or wherever, and then he's having behavioral issues, and in my field and what I do, what I've done, I've worked every bit of I work for behavior units for children, adolescents, as well as adults. I worked in group homes with level fours, or what they quote unquote say the worst kids, but really a child is a child, but based on the environment that they're in and situation they experience, they develop a certain hardness or a persona because they're fighting to survive. They're fighting to survive. And so you can't really blame the child. It's just that when the child grows up, something's being nurtured. And something being nurtured negatively or positively. Now you may be nurturing a toxic tree, or you may be nurturing uh, a positive tree. But you are feeding something. You may be feeding a beast that may get of age and then destroy a whole neighborhood. Or you may be feeding the benevolent beneficiary of the neighborhood because he's trying to give back, to help people get to a point where he is or she is. But it's your job to try to furnish. It's our job to try to furnish what comes behind us, especially when they come from our loins. To not be a caregiver or a caretaker for the individual um, that we call our seed is somewhat of a disgrace. And do understand this. I am aware that some gentlemen, some this ain't gonna work. This don't work. All right. I don't know. I am aware that in some cases, men are estranged from their children due to unfortunate situations because things are not made for them. Things are not made easy for a man in this world, especially a man that's trying to take care of his family. However, there are the cases where some men don't care about their family, and then some cases where men do the child support and they still not get access. But then there are some cases where the child support is all you're going to get because you're not going to get me, the child that actually come into this world. They actually come into this world. Now, how does this segue to Dwight Howard? Because not in this current situation, but just in general. I did read a couple clips pertaining to him, and I just read a couple clips pertaining to him and about um, how he's estranged from his child. And I think he has other children, but it's one specifically that been in behavior units. Now I've been in behavioral units, and the group homes were actually I was in was better because it's more of consistency that the child had more stable individuals. Those who I know in group home settings generally have funding from the state, So therefore, when you're in the good one, then the children are always fed. And when you're in a good one, then the children always have clothes. And when you're in the good one, then um, trips are provided. But I was talking to an individual, a friend of mine, and he said that he was raised up in one. He said, well, while he may have allowances based on a point system, where he went on trips, while he may have clothes, he had shelter, all utilities, everything. But what he didn't have is his parents. What he didn't have his parents. How do you think that would how you think that fared for the child growing up? He said, I had other things. I wasn't homeless, but I never had my parents. It gives you a sense of abandonment. It gives one a sense of abandonment. Um, and I don't wish down worst enemy. Um, but it is what it is. Let me see if all right, all right, all right. Oh boy. Now I got my Q and A. That's my oh, this is discussion and Q and A. So I have anybody on in my back room and anybody watching, go ahead and click the link. It's a link. The link should take you right in. And when you come on, it's not required that you show your face. I just need to hear your voice. I am interested to see what your 2 cents is. Give me your 2 cents. You may actually get $1 back. No, $2. $2. It's metaphorical anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's metaphorical. All right. Okay, so all right. All right, let me see if dun dun dun. And my life, Lord, be glorified today. You know, I think a lot of young urban young men have future endeavors to be to be professional athletes, and some are gifted, some are not. Some are passionate, and they make it do what it do. But it's a certain discipline that is given. People think that it's people pay for they want to be in the lights, in the limelight. They want to be at the end game. However, they don't put the time in to get the polished result. It's about putting the time in. What people pay for, what advertisers pay for, what sponsors pay for in the athlete, they pay for the excellence and the discipline. What they're selling discipline. And it's uncanny that while a man can discipline himself, to perform a sport that gives them a platform, then he cannot discipline his own internal desires. Now, allegedly, I don't know if the Dwight had did what is being said, because currently his lawsuit is in court at this current time. He said that it was consensual. Yeah, he said it was consensual, and so we see. um, and to his credit, he has the school of public opinion is on his side as far as it I believe that it would have been worse if it was the opposite sex. They rate them on the cold, rate them over the coals. I believe it been worse. But in light of the climate that we're in, the cultural climate and the state of confusion to a certain extent, um, it's all right. He said he could have just owned up to it, and he did own up to it. That he says that I'm not gay. However, I like to live dangerous every now and then. Pretty much, I'm freaky. Yeah, yeah, I'm freaky. I he flip flop, you know. But hey, I think he really said it well in his Instagram clip. What business is that of mine? He doesn't make my work any better or worse. He doesn't make my work any better or worse with his declaration of who he does and who he does it with. However, in light of making that statement, when children behind you, they're behind you. You have to come to terms with how would I leave the path for him to walk. What type of path would I leave for him to walk? No, will he be the onslaught of ridicule due to my actions? Would it be financial obligations, or just people look at me differently because I may look just like my father? You have to look at things like that when you have children, because it's not all about you anymore. Individuals, children look at you. I look at it this way: kids see what you do and they fear you. Fear or reverence are pretty much the same thing for different lenses. A child fears the parent due to their fear. There's nothing wrong with that because it feels slightly reverent. That's why they won't do. That's why a child won't do what they really desire to do on impulse, because they fear consequence to a certain age. Then when they get of age, then they respect you. They may not get in your close vicinity because they still respect has a little bit of fear in it, especially if they do something wrong. And if they do that, um, but what they will do is they'll try to emulate your example. Now people get perplexed about that, and they get very secretive, and they get very dishonest. They try to give them an example, right? They try to give them an example. The example they are giving is an illusion because it's not the truth. The example you should be working on is the example that no man sees but you. Because the true work in progress is you. Kids do what you say out of fear and reverence, but they become who they are out of your example. And it's not just the example that they see. Wait for it. It's not just the example that they see. It is the example that you are. It's the example that you are. Easier said than done, right? It's the example that you are. If we spend more time working on ourselves to try to work on the externals, then you'll see the after effect of how they change. Kids change. I've said this on some videos, and this is how I've observed, other than the clinical work that I've done, but I've observed this in my own house. I realized that I have a strong voice. My wife would say that it's loud. I just think she has tiny ears. They think she has that tiny ears. But seriously, and my son is louder. Wow. So I had to have a conversation with him. Say, hey, man. So, we have strong voices, and Daddy's going to work on his volume and his tone. I need you to work on yours, and it's getting better. I talk very fast. I'm very conscious of my speaking currently, but when I'm really relaxed, it runs out. I, I talk really fast. Um, my son is faster. Yeah, he's like Sonic 2.0. He be rolling, y'all, rolling. So I had to tell him. So when I work on my tone and my rate of speech, I have been. I have noticed that his rate of speech has decreased, and he's gotten slower. I can understand him better. So I was like, yeah, not rubbing myself, pat myself on the back, but saying that I must be doing better because that's the mirror of my actions in my example to my children. Um, but one thing he did that, and I don't believe how I don't believe people understand the amplification process. It's like compound interest. Compound interest in a credit card could be the same thing. I believe just an example of how it's compressed and amplified in your children. Uh, if you are jovial, then they be more jovial. But if you're bitter, they may be more bitter. And you just look and see. Don't take my word for just. I'm just above me. But one more thing that really got me is that I don't um I've noticed my son's being very curt with my daughter. Just snapping left, right, snap, 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 snap. Mm, mm. I said, where in the world did he get that from? Because my daughter, not to my wife, but my daughter. I said, oh wow, oh wow, amazing. I said, it must be me. So I deliberately made a deliberate choice that not just I don't holler and scream at my wife, but however, if I'm tired, think don't look at me funny like that. When I'm tired, uh, I have no buffer, no filter. It snaps. It just comes out. So it's no sugar coating it. It's no honey. It's it's this is sugar honey iced tea that's coming out, but it's not sugar. It's not honey by itself. It's not even seasoned. Um, and I have to be more conscious of my deliberation, my tone, and what I'm saying with my wife. And you may be thinking, is he more conscious um, while they're looking? Yes, definitely. But the most important time is when they're not. Because as I told you before, it's not about what they see. It's not about all about what they see. See, it's about what you are. So the person I work on the most is the person in the mirror. You know, in light of the Dwight Howard situation, you know, I don't know anything about him other than what I read and what I see and what he says. You know, he has children. I just read some information about there's something that's estranged, and he's dealing with some emotional, mental issues or behavioral. And could it be because he's looking for his father and he has connected with him? It possibly could be. And could it be he's acting up? This is the amplification, amplifying father's internal state. I'm just saying, just something to think about. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? So so when okay to go back, I digress. So when to go back to my father, my not my father, but to go back to my example of me and my daughter or my wife, is just that I realized that I may be a little bit too curt generally. So I made a point that I relax, release, or I just pull back my first emotion. If you didn't know, anger is a secondary emotion. So I put my first inclination. I pull that back. I process. I think before I speak. If I'm tired, I said, "It's not a good time. I'm not gonna speak tonight. Till we get back tomorrow. Let's set a time." Because that helps me be a better example behind the closed doors. Because really, it's not about, because you can fake it all day long. You can fake it, but people can tell when you're authentic or when you're artificial. After a while, you can have cracks in your act, cracks in the mask. But when you're authentic, there's no crack there. It's just you. So I work on trying to be the change that I want to see. Right. And that's work. It's continual work. And that's why majority of my information is it pertains to emotional regulation. And as I try to work with other people, I work with myself every day. Every day. So, all right. I don't think let me see if let me see let me see the call. I'm just trying to see if I got one of my faithful coming on, but my faithful may be asleep. Be yeah. So are you coming on? Yeah, Renee, you coming on? Yes. Are you coming on? I put the link up. It's in. It's in there. I put another one in. Yeah, yeah. I put up. Yeah, I put a long time ago at the very beginning. Yeah, I put at the very beginning. If you scroll down, you see. I, wait, don't you? No, you got the other link, the one you used anyway. I did send it though. Is I'm gonna stream. Yeah, I just put it up here again in the comment section. Are you? Yeah, I hear you perfect. I mean, because I'm calling you, so yeah. All right, all right. Do- Wait a minute. Why is my What am I live ain't on? All right. Mm, dun, dun, dun. Okay, as I was saying, and so I'm trying to make sure I'm better. I'm just trying to uh get one of my people on. So as I was saying before that I try to be the change that I'm trying to be the change that I want to see. And I'm not just thinking about today. I'm thinking about tomorrow. Hmm. You see it now? Yeah. Uh, yeah, I see it now. Now you got no picture. Wait, picture. Hey, Renee. All right. I just got Renee on, but he's not on. I guess he's I don't celebrate Halloween. I guess he celebrates Halloween. And he's coming in blackface. See, all you see is black screen, and so I guess it's a superhero. Let me see. I get I got the camera on. I got the video and the audio on. I just don't see his face. I just want to. All right, so I just want to see. Yeah, but I guess he'll try to get on. He'll try to get on again. Try to make himself clear. You on yet? Renee, where yet?
Oh, okay.
Who's the other Renee?
I'm gonna turn it off.
I'm gonna kick you out.
All right.
Okay.
That was my tablet. Let me see. So here.
So
All right. Yeah, I couldn't see the link before, and then
well, you just saw it.
it wasn't there before. So what I did was I just I cleared it out and reloaded the YouTube, and then it came up.
You like 5 of them, didn't you?
Huh?
You saw like 5 of them, didn't you?
Like yeah, there was more than one. That was on my tablet.
Okay. Okay. So So how much did you hear?
I mean, I was listening when you first started.
Oh yeah, I was
So
like,
like
man, where you at?
9:30. I was when we first started 9:30, and then I was waiting for you to put the link up, and then I dozed off, and then that's when you
Okay,
called me, and then I
thank you.
looked for the link. I still didn't see the link. Then I tried the tablet. It came on the tablet. Then I went back to the YouTube on my phone. Like this is my cell phone right here.
Okay,
No, okay. All right. Apologies for my technological challenge. But go
so so first of all, how's my sound?
ahead. You sound fine.
Not like last night, not choppy.
No, not at all. I hear you clearly.
Okay, good. I positioned my mic, so I think this may help.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you marked
yeah,
it, so you know exactly where to put it.
not really. I listen to the sound and I listen to the sound and I can hear. I just cut it up, cut the gain up. And I can hear something. I can hear it somewhat, and I know when it has a crisp sound versus if I'm way away, I know you can't hear it. And when I get way away, I probably have to increase it, but then you hear the echo of the room. That's the
Uh,
difference. I can put away, then you hear the echo of the room. I'm up real close, then it sounds studio like and kind of blocks everything out. Am I correct?
yeah, it sounds pretty clear. Yeah, I don't hear anything in the
Yes.
background except for.
Yeah, because yours always sounds clear. So I was like, my goal is be like Renee. If I get my lights like you,
And all it is just a living room light.
yeah, I ain't got that. It's my
I'm just, I'm
my
just sitting
up.
in my living room.
Yeah, if you have good lighting in there. I just I have lighting around me. I have two box, a ring, and then I have a hair lamp right here. So I think that covers my lighting.
Ah.
Yeah, it covers my light. So what you think about the Dwight Howard situation?
Uh, I don't know. It's odd. It's strange to me. Yeah, I don't get it. It's just surprising. Maybe because I don't know. I always heard about him having um like apparently he has. If I'm wrong, doesn't he have a number of children by a number of different women?
Yes, I think so.
So I don't know. Maybe just like well, okay. Well, first of all, I want to be clear on exactly what happened.
Hmm.
He's being accused of a sexual assault.
Hmm. Just
Is that what?
say SA. I don't want to get. I'm not like I'm monetized anyway, so I think I've been listening to them say they abbreviate it.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's the word you can say? How can you say it?
He was involved in illicit behavior that was illegal.
Okay. As in paid for it or
No, it was a
unconsensual?
hookup.
Okay.
He said it was a hookup, uh, Instagram hookup. It was just him and one on one. The guy's name is Steve. However, he Kiki Tweet Tweet. I forgot the other person's name that he's colleagues with is a man dressed as a woman. He had the third person come over and one do a three-way, and and that Steve said he wasn't down with it. However, Steve said that the guy was pretty big and he's pretty much intimidated. Now, mind you, him and I think the guy's name is Steve didn't know Dwight Howard. I mean, it's just sexting, going back and forth, texting, going back and forth online on Instagram, and then they decided they give it a date and for him to come over. And when they did that, then And then to his surprise, the other guy came too and did some stuff, and he felt really uncomfortable about it. So, but of course, he didn't stop anything. Um, and then, but because what it originally is consensual, according to, allegedly, it was against his will. But it seems like it's more uneased. Like a woman feel that I just went ahead with it because I was scared, and I think that's yeah. I think that's just I think that's a be rationale. Something can happen. God, that's something 50 years ago. I just did it because. Why you do it? Well, because he's so powerful. I was just concerned. Then why you come back next day? Because he's so
So
powerful. Why'd you?
this is this is three people.
Right.
Are any of these people a woman?
Now one looking like a woman, but ain't a woman.
And the other two are men.
Yes. Technically all
And
men.
oh, I see. And the one that's doing the charges is the one that you said looks like.
Right. But I guess since I think he set it up. Um so I think they always evolved to a certain extent, but he set it up, he
Wow.
set it up. And the white set it up. He came in his house and he set it up. And I think he's involved to a certain extent, allegedly. And then, but the other person, I think the conversation made him familiar with Dwight, but the other person he didn't know at all. That's why he felt uncomfortable. And then blah blah blah, bada bing, bada bang, and I guess he felt icky later on. I think he said he tried to
Wow.
make. He had another situation with somebody. Um, I think he tried to make him do a non NDA. This other person, but the other person never said anything. According to allegedly what I've been hearing, other person never said anything because it's Dwight Howard. And probably it wasn't. It's probably uncomfortable, but it wasn't like violent or nothing. It sounds like somewhat. It's a seduction going wrong. That like the ice cream wasn't all I thought it was. Somewhat.
Wow. I just, wow.
It's crazy.
Okay. That's
It's
just
crazy.
that doesn't
It's
make
crazy. And
yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
yeah, he get
Wow.
then he get on Instagram defending. Hey, what y'all care about? It don't matter what I have in mind. And he's right to a certain extent. If he wasn't a public figure,
If he was,
wasn't a public figure, it wouldn't make that public figure kind of pulls in public scrutiny.
that's
That's why
true.
that's why a lot of public figures they fight hard for anonymity. That's why I have mad respect for um, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam and Kool D. You know why, right?
Why?
Because if Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam took their shades and hats off, I wouldn't know who they were. And Kool D took his shades off his hat. I still don't know what Kool D looked like. They can just take the hat off and they can go by the government names. His name
Mm,
ain't Jimmy Jam. Yeah,
wow.
Kool D name ain't Kool D. I mean, you think about it, I just take off my uniform and I can go to movies. I can be anonymous. I can blend. I can be a regular person. People say, "Oh man, you look like it." Yeah, I get that a lot, but they don't know what he look like because he always had the shades to cover the cheekbone and everything. Even in the interviews, just think back in the 80s interviews. You know what half the people look like, but half the people wanted you to know who they look like, and some people didn't. Like Kumo D and Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. I mean, even to this day, I really don't know what they look like.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just that's just crazy, man. That doesn't even.
because fame is overrated when you have no privacy.
But I guess it's the cost you pay. You know, think about some of these people. That's their obsession. That's what they want. They want the fame. They want the fortune. So I guess it's a trade off. It's a trade off.
But it's one rapper. It was Kevin Lamar, current rapper that in New York. I think he rides a bike, has no security detail. He goes there with record. He rides a bike around. He worth about $600 million.
Are you serious?
Kevin Lamar is it Lamar? Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. I mean, he walks. I mean, he rides a bike. He don't have security. He walks up in the subway by himself, regular clothes. I mean, they got pictures all on the internet. Let me see. Let me see. How
And
about me? Picture.
and why does he do this? Because he just likes to do it. I mean,
Because he want to be normal.
okay, I see.
Now it's Kendrick Lamar. Who rides? Let me see. It's not Kendrick Lamar. It's who is a rapper that ride bike around town? It may be Kendrick. It's J. Cole. Let me show you. Let me see. Uh, share screen. Understand. Right. Window. Entire screen. Let's just window or Chrome. Chrome. All right. Can you see it?
Yes, loading.
Oh, no. My man Elijah, cyclist of the year. Heard you, gang.
Yes. Stop
Wow,
sharing. Yeah. He rides a bike round town, New York.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah. So because he just I'm not he's not gonna let fame stifle him living.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. And you say he's very
J. Cole.
successful. Oh, J. Cole. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um.
Is it
Wow.
what's that? No
And
security
this is New
detail,
York
just
City.
ride normal. Yeah.
Hmm.
J. Cole. Yep. I think it's New York.
Um.
Um
I mean, that's
what you supposed to say?
I say, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you can do that, I guess yeah, it is nice. I don't know if everybody's able to do that, but the fact that he's able to do that, though, is yeah, I guess that's good. You know, um, and he's safe, I suppose, and he hasn't had any incidents. So yeah. Um, so I guess I
You
don't
know where J.
know.
Cole's from? You know where he's from?
J. Cole? No, is he from New
Yeah,
York? No, he's from New. Is he from New York?
Fayetteville,
Fayetteville,
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Wow, that's
Yep.
awesome.
And no,
Um,
it said J. Cole lives around here. Well, he lives in Raleigh. He lives in Wake Forest. I think over by the reservoir. He's from
oh,
now. He
oh,
lives
that's where he
in
was riding
Raleigh.
his
Yeah, that's
bike.
what. Yeah, he said, where could I find J. Cole in Raleigh? In Fayetteville, he often makes appearances at the high school he graduated from. Man, he went to the same high school Jesse went to, Terry Sanford. But he's
Oh,
young, much younger.
okay. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
So
kind of that's kind of
he live in
nice.
Raleigh.
So he
Yes,
rides his bike
I can
around
see him driving.
Raleigh.
Yeah, I said, yeah, Raleigh. Yeah, so I can see that because it's more spacious than New York. I think he riding in New York too when he go home, when he go there. He rides around.
Wow, wow. Okay. Well, good for him.
Yeah.
That he's able to do that.
Good for
Yeah,
yeah.
good for him.
Because and
I don't know if
besides,
everybody
and
be able
reason
to do
why,
that, huh?
but the reason why he's not a gangster rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not making. He's cool with everybody. He's not making enemies by talking about people. You know, he don't have beef with nobody, and so
Mm,
therefore, the type of fans that he pull are not thuggish. Because even if he had no beef with anybody, the people that follow the people that have that have beef, the ones that take you out because they want to have that person's back somewhat. Fan mean fanatic, so
mm,
like death and life lies in the power of your tongue. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you put life to. What you set in motion with your words.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for him that he's able to do that. That's good. You know. You're right, but not everybody is able to do that. So more power to him. Um,
Yeah.
Turn to Dwight Howard.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe he has a point. If he hasn't done anything illegal, then maybe he should ignore his critics, and they should ignore because people have a right to criticize. That's their freedom.
Right.
Maybe he should just ignore it then, as long as he hasn't done anything
Yeah.
illegal.
Well, the truth of the matter, it really doesn't. The impact that it has on his persona, it has none. In light of the cultural climate right now, like I said earlier, some critics said, "Well, just admit what you are, so he can pull you in, so you be part of the crew, the alphabet community. Just admit what you are." And he's not. He's not made. He's like, it's nobody's business what I'm doing. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I think, and it's neither allegedly. Luther was like that. Luther, but I remember seeing his interviews. Luther Vandross, when they asked about, "Are you such?" He said, "That's none of your business. What I am. Let's talk about the songs. It's none of your business." Yeah, that's none of business what I do. It's not. It's not. I don't talk about it. And he didn't at all. I mean, so it's the allure that he was, and there's allure that he wasn't. but he didn't make that the center of who he was
Okay.
because it shouldn't be. Nobody care what you do. We don't care what you do at home. Why is your behavior worn like a coat of many colors? Why is it worn? I eat cookies every day. What, really? Macadamia? Or are you a macadamia person? Ooh, don't I care? All they care about, do you come to work on time? Do you do a good job? Do you help my bottom line? Yeah, I don't care about that. Well, you gonna notice me. Well, okay, I'm gonna put you in a deep freezer, and so I notice you there because you come out shaking. So I mean, it's not relevant. A lot of people put a lot of emphasis on things that don't matter. He has a point there. You're right. I agree. He has a point there. And I put on my title caught, but he said that he wasn't caught. So allegedly, that's still an issue. Uh, because this is a lawsuit. Had one friend told me, he said, "Listen, if I was him, I'd pay." Because this guy asked for some money. He said, "Guy said, if I was him, wherever he is, he said I would pay the money and got him to sign the NDA and be done with it." He said, whether it's true or not, do you really want the smoke? Do you want all this? Like Michael Jackson, he just paid the money. He said it wasn't true, but he paid the money because it's getting too much steam in the media. He said a lot of stuff, and not because he did it, because he just got, he wanted the steam. He had the money too. Now I don't know if because the public opinion, good grief, and Cruz, look at Bill Cosby. Took him he spent 3 years doing something he didn't do, quote unquote. Whereas the public the public actually made him guilty. Because what he went to jail for, I'm not a legal scholar, but I thought that was a local court and that got closed. He paid that already, not to be revealed, and then they went back and used that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like going back to OJ's. OJ paid money in civil, but he won in criminal. They're not going back in civil and say, "See, because you paid this money and you said this in civil, we're going to charge you a criminal." No, but they used whatever they got. And when he went to try to bust open, get those his stuff back, all they need is a little bit to grab them on. You can't tell me that OJ's charges wasn't rooted in the murder. Just think about it. If it was just that and he had murder behind him, he got off. What you think?
Yeah, it does seem more than likely. Yeah, it does seem more than likely.
Yeah, he get that charge because he got off on the other one, and the issue is he still did all right if he wasn't so narcissistic to write that book.
Oh yeah.
If I did it, this is how.
Yeah, that's yeah. I would have thought after the case, he'd have went somewhere and we wouldn't have heard from him again. Moved to Hawaii somewhere.
Yeah,
and just
within 2-3 years, he could have died down. He could have wrote a memoir in memory. In memory of my wife or something like that. And then, but after 3 or 4 years, it was something new up there. And then he could have won a circuit. I told you I didn't do it. I, don't- I really don't want to talk about that, but it really still hurts me to this day. But let's talk about sports.
Hmm.
Yeah, they still the juice. I mean, he won it right out, and all he had to do, he's getting his pension. He could just lay it low. All the they it's like it's like one people say you got away with it, other people say yes, about time we got away with something. So yeah, yeah. Some people say they know he was covering for somebody. Maybe, I don't know. By no writing that book when you really need the money that bad, because it was ghost written. Somebody else wrote it. He signed his name to it. I just to me that's like beat the person when he's down. I mean, my daughter's already um unalive, and now you wrote a book about it, and the book
Yeah,
said, "If I did it, this is how. If I did it, this is how I would have did it."
yeah,
Mm,
that's great.
yeah, that's how he messed up. That's how he
Yeah,
messed up.
seemed foolish. Did seem very foolish.
Yeah, yeah, I really don't think he did it to be foolish enough to say that.
Hmm.
But he definitely can never see. He can't never say who did it though. If he allegedly didn't do it, I don't know if I did. I don't know if I have enough con- gumption to write something like that. well, case in point, R. Kelly wrote a song about what he did and how they couldn't touch him. So I withdraw the last statement. Yeah,
Mm.
he wrote a song about what he did and they couldn't touch him.
Mm. And they showed him that and said, "Okay, we got something for you."
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. I mean, yeah, all we can. I mean, like I said, as long as he didn't do anything illegal, right? Um,
right.
then I guess it's his life. But on the other end is people don't have to associate with you. Also, that's the other thing about reputation. Um, I mean, I don't know how much more basketball he plans on playing, but
He plays in
this
Taiwan.
might, yeah. But I'm saying,
Oh, they ain't gonna
yeah,
touch him now. It's
yeah,
bad PR now. Ain't gonna touch him now. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
because
yeah.
it's bad PR. Yeah, it's bad PR. And he's a good player, but it's bad PR. It's like Michael Sam's. Anybody touching him? You know Michael
Mm.
Sam's is, don't
Wasn't he? I remember him vaguely. Was he openly?
you? Opening game. Yeah, that's how he came
Yeah, he
from
came out
Missouri.
of
He
college, right?
came out of college, and he his platform they called him. They called him, so he got in front of the narrative. Yeah, that's right. They called him and he got in front of the narrative. And so he's openly gay. He ain't the only one he is, but he got in front of the narrative. Another guy came out, this white player said he's openly, but he's been on leave for a while, so it don't matter. He already got pension. Got to live about 5 years. Yeah, I'm openly okay. Whoopie doo. He already got pension. Yes,
Mm,
yes. That's it's bad PR because nobody wants to qualify that sport with that.
right,
Even if you do it, it's like it's really don't ask, don't tell. And the players, some of the players may know, but they're not gonna put you on blast. So your close friends may know, but they may not put you on blast.
Mhm.
As long as you do your job on the field, they're good. Yeah, but it had too much backlash on it, so it's too much stigma. So that's why the PR is really a big part. That's why Hendon's going to do good in NFL because he has good PR, a squeaky image. I mean, lifestyle, well spoken.
It
Yeah,
seems like that's easier to be when it's who you really are. Seems
yeah,
like it's easier when you're just living out who you really are. It's easier to maintain your true image as opposed to maintaining a false image. It's probably more difficult, not making a mistake, not getting caught hiding, sneaking around, as opposed to if you're just being yourself, like you said in the case of Pendon, you got good character, you're living by your values. It seems to me it would be easier in that case, because now
yeah,
you're not sneaking around, you're not ducking and diving, you're just being yourself, and you just happen to be a good, clean, good, upstanding person.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, it's yeah. So and like I just earlier, it's one thing about your life, but it's another thing about the lives that you live behind. What type of example are you leaving? I'm not in a person's house. That he is estranged from his son to one of his sons since 2020. His son's having behavioral issues, um, and behavior issues, and it makes you think: is it possible because his dad is across the world and he's not with him? This is something to make you think. Is it because just stuff's bad at the house, or because he's missing somebody, integral part of his life? Is the
Mm.
way he's acting out because he's yearning for his father? I don't know. It's just a question I'm throwing out there. So y'all comment section down below in the replay, put it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. And while you're doing that, make sure you subscribe and comment. Why? Tell me what you think is commenting, but subscribe is helping a brother out. It's helping a brother out. And mind you, I'm trying to make 4,000 watch hours by the end of the year and 1,000 subscribers. And you too can help me on this journey. You can be a hero for
Help
me.
a brother out.
Help a brother. Yeah, help a brother out. With the that's right. Help a brother out. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You think it right. You think it right there. Come on. Now get one hand, two hands. All right. Okay. They coming in the spirit. Yes, yes. They coming in the spirit. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So I read that earlier about his son, and I said, man, could it be possible that because the lack of the father being there, that's a real gist of his behavioral issues, the origin, the inception, the genesis, so to speak. It's possible. And it's possible it's not. And I think his mother got picked up because of something. It's dealing with him though, because him and the ex girlfriend are at there's either custody or it's a bad breakup. You know,
Mm.
what Jay Z said, I got 99 problems, but a woman is not one of them. I guess Howard Dwight said, I got 99 problems, but well, it depends. But a woman or man ain't one of them. He
Wow.
said, he said, sometimes I just feeling dangerous. I want to do something dangerous or
Mm.
freaky, something like that. He said dangerous. I said, okay. Or I guess he's living his true self. What the Jet Smule say on Empower? He said, "I'm just living my truth." Or Empower, or
Mm,
Empire. Yeah, that's when I first started hearing. I'm just living my truth.
hmm
Yeah, but Jussie Smollett was living his truth on the north side of Chicago, 3 o'clock in the morning, subway at
I,
30
I,
degree
I, I
weather.
think, I think it's good to, quote unquote, live your truth. It's sad if your truth is not, if it's high stress or destructive or, not peaceful. I've come to truly value and admire peace. Peace is priceless. And I feel for some of these people that they do so well in one area, like financially,
Hmm.
but yet they have these other areas of their lives that are so chaotic, it seems. I
Right.
don't know. I don't want to be addicted to danger, or I enjoy living dangerously. No,
Overrated.
I just rather have peace.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
overrated to a certain extent. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you.
yeah.
And so to wrap it up, do I get issues? We all get issues. His issues, not my issues. I mean, I hope he gets everything right. I mean, it seems like he got caught, but the goal is, I think not that he got caught. He got caught, but the thing is, did he get caught illegally, or did you get caught and opened up to the public?
Mm,
Time would tell if it's both, because you can't get upset. It doesn't seem like he's really all that upset about what happened, and in light of the climate, I don't think it's gonna be backlash at all on that. It's just that he did get through this legal case, and I think in any hopes of trying to get back NBA, they squashed it right here. It is squashed right here because nobody want that PR. It's- He might as well him and Kaepernick.
wow. Well,
Yeah, he ain't getting in. Kaepernick ain't getting in. He ain't getting in because he already won.
mhm.
See, you stole everything out my house, and then you ask, can you come to Sunday now?
Right.
Yeah. See, people get confused. People get twisted. That it's not that he's not getting up to play, but he sued the NFL and won. I
Right.
mean, just like you beat me, and I'm gonna let you eat at my table. Oh, they ain't gonna let him in just out of spite.
hmm
So we know you're getting up, and so we know you're getting up to play, and this is gonna make it even sweeter not to let you.
No.
Yeah, personally, if I was him, I'd be over in Canada
Oh, you said Canada? Okay.
so I can still play.
Mm, right.
Yeah, I play Canadian football league. I don't. He don't need the money
Right.
because he did play at least 4 years, didn't he? 3 years.
Yeah, he did play a number of years, and he
Made the Super Bowl too, didn't he?
and I think he
He
did
made.
okay financially. Didn't I think so?
Oh no, he did real good financial. I'm telling you, he sued the NFL and won. And not only that, Barry had made several $1 million, a $20-30 million contract with Nike. So when he was protesting, Nike was sponsoring him. He did that movie. I mean, I've seen commercials. Like they'll just jumping on the activist bandwagon, and he was their spokesmodel. So he was all right. Yeah, so he want to play because he want to play. So if you want to play because you want to play, go to Canada and play.
Mm.
You go to Canada and play because it ain't about the money. Yeah, it ain't about
Uh,
the money.
maybe it's time to move on.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's true. All right, so yeah, so that's wrapped it up. Dwight, what happened? He got caught doing something that he wasn't thinking he would get caught doing, and somebody saying that it was did not consensual, and they're fighting on that end, and he's just trying, and I guess Dwight's trying to fight to keep it together. Um, yeah, I mean he's doing pretty good when I look at the media sources, so it's doing like him coming out ain't not really pressured on that one. But the altercation, the lawsuit is pretty big. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Ah,
I'm just yeah, yeah. Where's
sad.
the world coming to? Right? It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
So, sometimes you when you realize what some other people are going through, you realize, man, my life ain't so bad. Like, yeah, I don't. I look at sometimes you see other people are going through, and you realize, man, I don't have any problems. I have mild irritations, but some of the things these
Right.
people go through, you like, man, dude, God, like that's sheesh. Wow.
Right.
Uh,
Okay. All right. So, though these don't work, I still see my eyes. Uh, yeah, that's better. Yeah, bounce off that glare. All right. These is read right here. Dollar General specials. Um, okay. Un- until we meet again.
Wonderful evening, gentlemen. God bless and He'll do the rest. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, born of the Virgin Mary, the King of this world, the ruler of the universe. Well, you can't see? Why are you doing that? You can't see with those glasses on?
What'd you
Yeshua
say?
HaMashiach. Yeshua HaMashiach. Yahweh El.
Ah! Oh, hey, Johnny Weber, thank you for coming out tonight and on the replay. I just appreciate it. So, if you found any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up because when you do that, you organically help me, help build and grow with me so we can make it better tomorrow today. That's right, make it better tomorrow today. Um, and if you find any if you need anything else, look up to my left and my right. Especially if you're on the replay, and you see my purpose centered material videos as well as my emotion videos and my new segment called Ride and Share with Dr. D. So, need anything deeper? Check down below. Something they're working on my website right now, but if you check down below, heroseeks.org, or you send me a DM at a hero seeks at Instagram, and let's see what we can do. Um, and you call me, let me know what's going on, and see if we can uh, work and see what the end gonna be. All right. So, with all that being said, if if you don't remember anything else from this whole video, remember this: every day you get a vertical. Make it your goal in life to always move forward and never move back. Why? Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror, and you are important. I believe that you are important. God knows that you are important. So therefore, got to be the truth. It got to be the truth. So this is the hero journey with Dr. D. And we are out.